Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a real quick video today about rabbets. Rabbets, you say? Yes, rabbets. Cutting rabbets for joinery techniques. Now, I wanted to do this because I had a discussion with a fellow on Reddit the other day about a problem he was having doing rabbet joints and cutting the rabbets in some wood. He was using a router with a bit very similar to this. That's a rabbeting bit used in a half-inch router, and that cuts your rabbet. And the bearing, of course, decides what depth of rabbet you're going to cut. And the problem he was having was tear out. He was having a substantial amount of tear out in his wood. And I also had a very similar problem about 5 years ago when I was building cornhole boards. And I was using rabbets to mount the plywood against the sides and get a nice surface mount. And I was having all kinds of tear out in poplar. And no matter what I did, I would always have, some tear out in the board I was cutting the rabbet in. And I finally decided to try my joiner because I knew that my joiner could cut a rabbet. Now, it mystified me that many people on Reddit didn't know this, that you could cut a rabbet using your joiner. So I just wanted to cover this real quick and let you know that yes, you can. And I'm not going to cut one here today because I don't have everything set up real well, but I just want to kind of go through it. Now, one thing I want to just talk about is I have a spiral cutter head in my 6-inch Grizzly joiner, and with the stock inserts, the stock 15 by 15 by 2.5 inch or 2.5 millimeter inserts, if you just have those, you cannot cut rabbets using your joiner with a spiral cutter head. You can't do it. You have to have this special insert right here that I'm pointing to at the very end of that first row. It's the very end of that cutter head in order for it to cut the rabbet joint. If you don't have that, you won't be able to do it. So if you have a spiral cutter head, whether it's this one is a bird, whether it's a bird or one that came with your Grizzly or whatever it may be, you have to get one of these special inserts. Now they're available. I know Bird has them. I don't know if anybody else does. They very well may be available in other places now. But at the time, the only place I could find one was Bird Machinery. And they're in Kentucky, and you can Google them and do an internet search on them and find them. And they've got a website and everything. I don't think these are on their website. I think you have to call them. I may be wrong once again, but you just have to find that out. Now, I want to say these were $50 back about 5 years ago. They may be more expensive. Now, that being said, once you have that, you can go ahead and cut your rabbets. If you have a straight blade, then you're fine. You don't have to do anything. And all you're going to do is set the fence, and I can't move my fence right now because I have my camera in front of it. But all you're going to do is take a steel rule and set your fence again, or set the rule against the fence, and come out to the length that you want to cut your rabbet, whether it be a 1/2-inch rabbet or 3/8 inch rabbet or whatever the case may be. Okay, and then set the depth on your depth gauge of your joiner. So I think most joiners will cut, well, it depends on your joiner, but usually between 3/8 and 1/2 inch. And then you just run the board across it, and this ledge right here serves as where the rabbet ledge is, and that's what this ledge is for. It's for rabbeting. Okay, so just a little quick tip, let you know. If you didn't know, you do now, and you'll get flawless rabbets. Once I did that, when I was making my cornhole boards, I mean they were perfect. I didn't have any tear out whatsoever. It sounded awful when it was cutting it, and it sounded like it was tearing the crap out of it, but they came out perfect. So if you're having that problem using your router and you've got a rabbeting bit in your router and you're having problems with tear out and you have a joiner, give it a shot. It'd be worth it. So thanks for listening. If you gained some information from the video, hit the like button. And if you want to, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We've got content coming as fast as we can produce it. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.